Hey guys, this is Saurabh Nahar here from AllAboutTechnologies, and I have been using the Moto G4 Plus for last 8 to 10 days now, and I'm using this device as my primary device. I was not using it as my secondary device. So I have come across with a lot of things, and in this particular video I will be talking about things that I don't like about the Moto G4. And if you want to see the video where I talk about the things that I like about the Moto G4, you can check out the card which is popping up on the top right now from this I button, and I'll also leave a link in the description down below if you want to know more about this device, as well as if you want to know about the things that I like about this device. So without wasting any further time, let's start with things that I don't like about the Moto G4. Let's begin. So guys, starting off with the things that I don't like about the Moto G4 Plus. So as soon as you open the box, you will notice, you will take out the device first, and then you will try to turn on this device, and at that point of time you will notice that the buttons on the Moto G4 Plus, they are simply not that great. They are not at all tactile, and I have used quite a lot of devices. If you follow me, I use a lot of devices. I just buy tons and tons of devices. So I have not even come across to any device that would have these kind of buttons. They are simply not that great and not that tactile. I don't really like the buttons. The power button is still okay, I would say, but the volume control key is simply not that great, and I don't really like the buttons on the Moto G4 Plus. Now the second thing I would have loved to have on the Moto G4 Plus would be this fingerprint scanner to be a physical button, and that would have been really good if they would have done that, because as soon as you click that button, it would have just unlock your device, as well as you could use it for going back to the home. So that would have been great. Most of the manufacturers do that, but that is not present on the Moto G4 Plus. Now the third thing, and this thing a lot of you guys already know about, that this device gets overheated after 10 to 15 minutes of gameplay, heavy gameplay, and it goes beyond 45 degrees. So that is very annoying, and it simply is not that great thing about the Moto G4 Plus. Also, I was shooting video for around 10 to 12 minutes, and it was not getting overheated, but it went around 40 to 40.5 degrees max to max, and it was not getting above 45 degrees, which is not overheating actually, because it is less than 45 degrees. But then I was noticing some lags with the camera UI, and apart from it, I was not noticing any major lags with overall UI and multitasking and all that stuff. But yeah, the camera UI was very laggy after that 10 to 12 minutes of video recording. So I thought of just sharing with you guys, because a lot of you guys were asking me about that thing. Now the other thing that I don't like about the Moto G4 Plus would be this flat style design that they have gone with this time around. If you would have seen any of the past Moto G devices, they were always having that curved design and that 5-inch or below 5-inch screen size. So that was a very good form factor, and that was giving you a very good form factor, but that is simply missing on the Moto G4 Plus, because you have this flat design which is not that great compared to the curved design on the previous Moto G generation, previous Moto G phones. But also this 5.5 inches, like a lot of people won't really like the 5.5 inches. Few people would like it, few people prefer huge displays, but trust me guys, I don't really personally like 5.5 inches. I would prefer around 5 or 5.2 inches, and most of the people just prefer around 5 inches screen size, but that is simply not present on the Moto G4 Plus. Now the other thing that is missing on the Moto G4 Plus would be the front facing dual speakers that they include on most of the Motorola devices, and that kind of gives you a very nice experience when it comes to multimedia. But even that is missing on the Moto G4 Plus. You just have a single speaker over here, which is also a earpiece. So that thing is good, but I would have loved to have dual front facing speakers on the Moto G4 Plus, and that would have been really amazing. Also, one thing that I missed on the Moto G4 Plus, like they did it on the Moto G 3rd generation, but they again never did it for the Moto G4 Plus, that is water resistant. Moto G 3rd generation was, I think it was capable of handling that, and you could submerge it into 5 or 6 feet of water for around 30 minutes. But you can't really do that with the Moto G4 Plus. This is not at all water resistant. If you splash, or if you like do a little bit, if you throw away a little bit of water on it, it won't really affect this Moto G4 Plus. But if you submerge this Moto G4 Plus in deep water, it will definitely harm the device. So that thing is missing on the Moto G4 Plus. Now the other thing that I don't like about the Moto G4 Plus is that they do have the notification LED light next to the fingerprint scanner on the right side. The left one is the mic, but that doesn't like light up when you get calls, messages, or any notifications. It will only light up when you plug in your charger. That's it, for a second or two, and it won't really light up when you get notifications. But what good thing about the Moto G4 Plus is that you have something called Moto display, which will light up the display as soon as you pick up the phone from a table, or remove it from your pocket. It will light up the display and it will show you the notifications. So mostly it will do the job of showing the notification, but if at all you prefer LED notification light, that is simply not present on the Moto G4 Plus. So the next thing that I don't like about the Moto G4 Plus would be the front facing camera. I mean, not the camera completely, but I feel that they need to improve the front facing camera capabilities, because I see that the pictures that were taken with the front facing camera, they were wide angle, they were good enough, but then there was some issue with the exposure levels and the saturation levels. So they need to fix it to make it one of the best cameras in this price segment. Overall, it is a good camera, and I will talk about it in my things that I like about Moto G4 Plus video. But for now, the front facing camera needs some improvements to make it much better. So one thing that Motorola always does, and I don't really like that thing about the Motorola, is that they never include a USB cable inside the Indian retail units. So that is slightly annoying, because if at all people are buying it for the very first time, they are buying a smartphone for the very first time, they will have to simply go into the market and buy a cable separately for the Moto G4 Plus. So that thing I don't really like about the Moto G4, like packaging contents of the Moto G4 Plus. Also guys, one of the things that I don't like about the Moto G4 Plus is that the battery life is not that great, and it is just above average, I would say. Like, it is average, I would say, because most of the devices nowadays, like Redmi Note 3 or even Samsung Galaxy J7 2016 variant, I am using actually Samsung Galaxy J7 2016 from last 3 days. This is the third day, and it is still having around 4 to 5% of battery. So this device is simply amazing when it comes to battery life, and even Redmi Note 3 is very amazing when it comes to battery life. It will easily last you for more than 1 day or 2 days. It will simply last for a very long time compared to the Moto G4 Plus. Whereas the Moto G4 Plus will last you for around 24 hours or a complete day. But at the end of 24 hours, you will have to definitely charge your Moto G4 Plus if you are sort of a moderate to heavy user. So I simply don't like the battery life of the Moto G4 Plus considering its competitors. But overall, it's a very average battery life that you would get on the Moto G4 Plus. So guys, these were some of the things that I don't like about the Moto G4 Plus. And if you want to know about things that I like about the Moto G4 Plus, and if you want to know more things about the Moto G4 Plus, because I have made quite a few videos about it, just check out all those videos. I'll leave the links to all the videos in the description down below. And if you want to see particularly the video where I talk about the things that I like about the Moto G4 Plus, just check out this I button on the top right corner of yours, and also I'll leave the link in the description down below, as I said earlier. So yeah, that's it guys for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button down below. Also make sure you follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Instagram, Snapchat. All links will be in the description down below. I give away quite a few things on my social media network, so if you support me, I will definitely give you something back. So yeah, that's what I do. And also make sure you subscribe to my channel if you want to see more such awesome videos and reviews and whatnot about gadgets. Just stick around to my channel and you will get to know a lot about gadgets and get to know about reviews about the products. So just simply click that red subscribe button and don't forget to just turn on the notifications, because only then you will get notified when I upload such videos. So yeah, that's about it guys. Thank you guys for watching. This is Saurabh Nahar here from AllAboutTechnologies. Bye guys.